That was great. I enjoyed that a lot. Obviously, Hikaru and I had something to talk about since we're both new dads. I see that Ella Carlsen is in the chat already, which we also always appreciate. Okay, apparently this is the Sicilian defense cowboy attack. I like that. I think the fact that g6 is a good response to b3 is something that Peter, my current golf and chess coach, let me know almost 22 years ago when he played the move also in Spain in the Spanish league. Is the volume low? Well, that is a shame. And then I played it against Aravind, I believe, in the Qatar Masters in 2015, and I had a very good position from the opening. Later on, I had a bad position, but you can't blame the opening for that. That was just ultimately a skill issue. So here, I would say I've definitely equalized, and I'm a little bit better already. I think he has to make a move like bishop e2 here. Seems to me that if he plays h3, I can take and then get away with being a pawn grabber. Well, I shall ask him to prove that this was not simply a bluff. Also, my blitz rating is pretty atrocious right now. People are I mean, for me it's bad. But I hemorrhaged rating yesterday trying to play in the car to and from the airport. And there were partly connection issues, partly skill issues that cost me there. So that's how it is. Okay, so that was probably a clever move. I guess he wants this. Just protecting. I mean, I could have gone e6. Why didn't I go e6? That was very unintelligent. Now I probably lost all real chances of having an advantage. Yeah, he goes here. Guess I have to trade queens. Then knight d4, but there's bishop takes b7, and ultimately will be fairly equal, but equal endgames. We've been there before. We're fine. Like John Morant in the West. For those who get that reference. Bishop e4 now. Probably is a good move. c3, well, that's possible, but he does get to trade some pieces, but he does also lose pawn. Let's trade. Take c3. Rook c1. It's logical. Then he'll take c5. We're probably going to get some 4-on-3 on the king side sort of position here, which I don't really mind. Should be able to grind that down with, grind him down with combination of extra material and extra time and hopefully extra skills. Here I'm just preventing rook c7. If it goes here, I can either go knight c1. Well, that was a blunder. Now he loses this pawn and he You really should lose the game. Yeah, rook a5, I suppose. It's the best try, but with 2 extra pawns, even though he has an active rook, this shouldn't be too difficult. F4, that kind of weakens his pawns a little bit. Let's go H4. Maybe that was... I mean, that was probably seriously dumb. Yeah, that was terrible. Absolutely terrible. Like, I was acting as if we're playing 4 against 3 already, but... Well, I don't think that was his best. Now, at least practically speaking, I should be able to get home. I think e5 is... No, e5 takes, and then... Is king h6 good? It's a very interesting position, actually. e5... fe, king h6, rook b6. Got f5 then. But it doesn't really do anything. Otherwise, I kind of have to let his king out of jail. King h6, rook f7, e5. And then I take f4. Yeah, maybe that's better. I think he has to go... Yeah, okay. Oh my god. I am so dumb. This is pure... idiocy. I mean, I just allowed stalemate. That is incredibly poor. What can I even do? Okay. I don't like, now I'm not even up on time, so how am I even trying to... Oh well, how am I even trying to flag him? Okay, this was less than ideal. How do I even try here? Like, I'm not remotely better. I mean, now he's placing his pieces on some very suspicious squares, but ultimately I think he's still fine. Okay, if I can get this position with him to move, but I can't do that. Okay. Let's see if he... If he goes for that. Oh wow. Okay. That's a poor pre-move. He's really making a mess of this, but it's still a draw by quite a decent margin. King g4. Okay. It's a funny position. Queen d4 and I cannot play. Oh boy, that should be a bad move. But I'm really, really short on time. No, I'm checkmating him now. Easy. Very easy.